Hi guys, hi everybody. Happy almost New Year. Hi Juan, how are you? Happy 2020. Happy 2020. This is crazy. This year has flown by more than any year that I've ever known to fly by. So before I begin all the questions that you guys sent me, I'm going to wait a little bit and make sure that people can come and do the live stream because I know it takes a little bit and the internet here is a little bit sketchy. So I'm just gonna wait and chat with you guys for a little bit. And thank you guys so much for joining. Happy New Year or happy almost New Year. Hi, thanks so much for joining, you guys. Thank you so much for joining. This is crazy that another year, 2020, is almost gone. Hi guys, hi JG, hi Arthur, hi Nate, hi Daniel, hi Juan, hi, thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you guys so much for joining. So, like I said, I'm gonna be doing this today, and I thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your busy New Year's to come and join this live stream. So you guys know me as Emily the guitarist. There's always a guitar around, but I want to do this live stream so that you guys can kind of get to know Emily the person. So you guys sent me a lot of awesome questions on social media, on especially my Instagram page. Hi Steven, Happy New Year. Hi guys, thank you guys so much for joining. You guys sent me a lot of great questions, and so hi Paul, thank you so much for joining, you guys. This is awesome. And I'm gonna get to the questions in a little bit after when it reaches the 2-minute mark, which is 2, 1, go. Okay, now I'll get to the questions. Well, thank you so much, Arthur. I really appreciate that. Hi, Daniel from Brazil. Hola, tudo bem com você? So the first thing that you guys wrote to me was, you're the best CD in 2020. And yes, you guys, I'm going to be releasing a CD in 2020. Woo! I can't wait, 2020. 2020, that's crazy. Like I said, I can't believe it's gonna be a new year. I'm gonna release a CD. I can't wait. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, Richard, James, Robson. Happy New Year, you guys. This is so much fun. Like I said, I really am happy to be doing this live stream with you guys. I don't normally do a lot of live streams. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much, Arthur. Thank you guys so much. I don't normally do a lot of live streams, I don't know why, but I guess I'm not high tech enough, but it's really fun to do them and be able to chat with you guys. So anyway, yes, there's gonna be a CD released next year. I mean, 2020 in a few hours, it's gonna be 2020. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm gonna let you guys know more updates on that once I know a little bit more. I think it will be around the summertime, but I'm not sure. So I will keep you guys posted, and thank you so much for your question. So the next question is, you're an interesting person. Thank you. Tell us about how you got into music. I love this question. I got into music because I'm from a musical family, so I'm very blessed with that because it allowed me to be surrounded by music all my life. My mother is a guitarist. She wrote songs as well, and so I remember the pivotal moment of, and I actually talk about this on one of my YouTube videos, the one about my Gibson Les Paul. I talk about how I got my Gibson Les Paul, and the pivotal moment is when I saw one of my mom's guitars, which is a Lotus Acoustic, and I saw it, it's like I saw it for the first time, and I picked it up and I never put it down. So yes, my mom played electric as well. She played some type of SG. I'm not certain which one exactly. I'll ask her. She's not here right now, but let me see who wrote that comment. I'd like to get back to you. SG 357. For some reason, I'm thinking that. I might be wrong, but I'll get back to you. I'll maybe do a video about it. But yes, my mother was a huge inspiration to me because she herself was a musician. She was in an all-girl band called the Bittersweets. And so she's always been an inspiration to me. She still is. And that's how I got into music. I did musical theater all my life. As you guys know, I have 4 sisters and we were in a band. And so it's just part of who I am. Okay, the next question is, you have so many guitars. And yes, I have so many guitars. It's true. There's so many. How do you decide which one you will use on stage or on your videos? I love this question because it's something I battle with, like, which guitar am I going to use? There's so many. But honestly, it's the call of the song and the call of the music kind of dictates which guitar I will use. Oh, you guys are saying my video is jittery. Okay, let me like set this. Maybe I could set it here and it won't be so jittery. So anyway, it's kind of the call of the song that decides what I'm going to play. So that's how it works with me. Like, sometimes I have a song in mind and I already know what guitar I'm going to use. Parabéns! Olá! Obrigada pela presença. So yeah, that's how it works. Okay, next question is, how do you decide? Okay, wait, I already did that one. Hi Emily, how long does it take you to make videos or to learn a song? You are very good. Well, first of all, thank you so much. And honestly, it depends on the song because, for example, the Merry Christmas video I did like a few days ago, that took me one day. Like, I learned the song in one day, I edited it in one day, and it didn't take me very much time at all. But there's been some songs, like for the Love of God video, that I practiced on for months. So I don't ever want you guys to be discouraged because there's a lot of work that goes into the videos. There's a lot of practicing and behind the scenes that my patrons know about, where they see me like, I'm dying here, like I'm practicing a lot to get something to sound good. It takes a lot of work. So there's a lot of work, a lot of behind the scenes that goes on. Some videos are easier than others. You just put the camera on, then you start playing. But it just depends on the video. So next question is, when will we be able to listen to your CD? So for those of you who are just joining, I will be releasing a CD in 2020, and I'm really excited about it. So I will have more to tell you guys in 2020, which is coming up very, very soon. Yes, Steve makes it look, yes, very true, Michael. He makes it look easy, but it's not in any way easy at all. Okay, next thing. I love you, that's all. Well, thank you. I love you guys too. I wouldn't be here today doing these things if it wasn't for you guys. So you guys are everything. You guys are the reason. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Favorite album of the year? Well, I have to say it's the Tool album, Fear Inoculum. It's the only album I bought this year, so fun fact. That's the favorite album of mine of the year. Any goals for 2020? I have a lot of goals. Most of them are music related. I always am striving to like get better, learn new techniques, just, I don't know, do something that, there's so much I want to improve on guitar. Like, I'm always improving. I'm always wanting to improve. Oh, I just saw an awesome question. Who influenced you most as a guitar player? I have several people that have influenced me as a guitar player, and I'll just start naming them. One of them is my mother, because she taught me my very first chords. Zach Wilde is a huge influence. I just love the way that the guy plays. It's very signature sound. You always know when it's him. David Gilmour, he's David Gilmour. What more can you say? Eddie Van Halen, Slash, Mark Knopfler, just all of those guys, they've really influenced my playing. And every time I listen to them, it's like the first time, I listen to them, I'm like, well, that's so incredible. Like the vibrata of it's just amazing, like Steve Vai, and, they're all amazing. So they inspire me every time I listen to them to improve myself in terms of my guitar playing. Hi guys, Happy New Year's. Thank you so much for joining. Hi Richard and Dale. Thank you so much for joining. My favorite female guitarist. It's probably Nancy Wilson from Heart. It's probably Nancy Wilson. I really think she's an incredible, incredible guitarist. Okay, best memory from the last decade. So, the best memory I've had from the last decade, which is so crazy to think of, is that all of the travels that I've been able to go on, you know, in this last decade, all of the music that I've been able to do. I toured in Brazil for a while. That's crazy to think about, you know. Um, I've been very blessed to be able to do a lot of music, and which is my passion. So those are my great memories, and being able to travel. Do more reviews on Typo Negative. Okay, dude, I will. I love Typo Negative, so that's fun for me. Love Nancy Wilson and Heart. I do too. They're great. Just awesome. Like everything. I love Heart. Um, so anyway, about my best memory, I have so many great memories. Most of them involve traveling and music when they're intertwined. So those are my best memories. And of course, family time. And wanted to thank you for covering the Giant song many years ago. Thank you so much, Jason. That song was actually dedicated to my mom. Oh, whoops. My phone keeps telling me not to rotate my phone. So, okay, level. Yes, that song, I really love that song, and I feel like Giant is a really underestimated band. Like, they didn't get the credit that they deserved. So I'm glad that you like that song. Okay, next question on Instagram. How do you know which guitar to use for what? So I kind of already touched on this, and I don't mind talking about it again. So it's the song that demands it. It's the call of the song. For example, the Hallelujah video. Like, I knew I wanted to do Hallelujah, and I decided to use the Fender. And I know most of you guys, oh my gosh, Emily's using a Fender. It just called for the song, you know, the Fender, like that sweet sound of the Fender. And I really just love how that video turned out. So it just depends on the song. Hi Emily, this is what we want. Grab any guitar and play and to play David Gilmour's Comfortably Numb. Can you do a video? I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Can you do a video of Joe Satriani's Wormhole Wizards? Yeah, sure. I can definitely try. That sounds like fun. I always love learning new songs. So another question is, have you participated in any team sports or just music and other solo activities? So I am not, I don't really do sports. I just do music. And I am athletic, but I don't really do sports, you know, in terms of like team sports or anything like that. But I was in a quartet, a classical guitar quartet when I was in college. It was a guitar ensemble. I was a team player, and I loved it. It was very much fun, and I actually loved the feeling of being part of a team. So that was a great experience for me. So another question is, you're really good. From what age did you start practicing guitar? So I started playing acoustic when I was 17, and I received my very first electric guitar when I was, let's see, I think it was my 16th or 17th? I have a video about it. I'm just gonna say, actually, I started playing acoustic when I was 16, and I received my guitar the same year. My mother bought me my favorite guitar, as you guys know in all my videos, it's my Gibson, and she bought me that guitar for my 16th birthday. Yes, it was my 16th birthday. And she said, instead of a car, I hope you don't mind that I want to give you something that might be more special to you. And it was my guitar. So I actually have it. I want to talk more about that guitar. I might do another video. Doesn't your looks interfere with how you're perceived musically? I mean, I don't know, really. I think that the music kind of speaks for itself, and that if you really become good at your instrument, then I feel like the looks are secondary to that. So that's what I think about that. Hi, Eduardo. Thank you so much. Muito obrigada. Alô, pessoal. Feliz ano novo para vocês também. Obrigada pela presença. So, okay, next question is, when are you releasing an album? So, I'm going to be releasing an album in 2020, And I'm very, 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 very excited about it, you guys. And I'll have more to tell you about that soon. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Who is that? I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for your donation. Favorite coffee? Well, favorite coffee. You guys know that I am a huge Death Wish coffee fan. And so my favorite coffee is Death Wish coffee. I received this mug when I was part of the Fueled by Death cast. I did an interview with them, with Death Wish Coffee and Fueled by Death cast, and we had a great time. Yes, Juan, Death Wish. And so Death Wish is my favorite coffee because it's just simply a great coffee. And I found out about them because Zach Wilde has his special blend, Odin Force, with Death Wish. And so if you guys want to try a great coffee, check out Death Wish. I'm a fan, and I usually drink Death Wish when I'm like creating music. I gotta have my Death Wish, and it turns out really well. So I like Black Rifle coffee. Yeah, I've never tried Black Rifle, but I've heard people say really awesome things about them. Thank you so much, John. Happy New Year to you too and your family. Do I model? I don't really do a lot of modeling. I do work with some sponsorships via Instagram and things like that, but I am a guitarist through and through. So, Angelo, Happy New Year to you too, Angelo. First crush. I thought this was a really interesting question. First crush. Okay. So I thought about this, and then it came to me very easily. My first crush was Dolph Lundgren. Dolph Lundgren. I think he's a Swedish actor. And then they asked me, your current crush? Well, Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa. Hobbies. What are your hobbies besides guitar? And so I get this question, actually, I have had this question a few times. I have a lot of hobbies. I really am outdoorsy, and I really like to spend a lot of time outside, so I guess I'm kind of a nature child, and so that's just, I really love being outside. I love having conversations with friends and family about interesting things and topics, and I really do like to read a good book on a nice rainy day. So those are my hobbies, I guess. I like painting as well. And music to me is more than a hobby. It's just something I do, you know. So I don't really classify guitar as a hobby for me. Tell us something we don't know about you. Well, I like this question, and the first thing that comes to mind is that I'm actually quite introverted. I feel like people maybe don't think that I would be introverted, but I am. I am being a hermit, Robert. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you just gotta be a hermit. Yes, I'm quite introverted. I feel like the extrovert comes out in my videos and my music making, and with you guys, you know, I'm more introverted because I'm doing this live stream with you guys, and it's really fun. So let's see. Tell us something. Okay, well, I already did that. What is your favorite pedal? So my favorite pedal that I have is my Ibanez Jet Driver pedal. I received it from Sweetwater. It was part of the Guinness World Record. I received one of the pedals, and it really is an honor. So basically the whole pedal board is my favorite pedal. It was really an honor to be part of that project with Sweetwater and Rob Scallon, and I had a lot of fun making that video and being part of that project. So that's my favorite pedal, the whole pedal board. But my favorite pedal on the pedal board is my Ibanez Jet Driver because it pairs really well with Lady Sienna, which is my Ibanez 8-string. Are you a traveler? That's another question I received. And yes, I am a traveler. I really like to travel. I feel like one of the most wonderful things about music is meeting the people and the places that come along with it. And so I did a lot of traveling in Brazil, as you know. Eu morei em Brasil tempinho, eu fiz shows em Brasil pelos meus fãs brasileiros. And I can't wait to do more there in Brazil and in other countries as well. Favorite classic rock band? That has to be AC/DC. AC/DC, classic. That's my favorite classic rock band. Let's see. Do you find the social networks exhausting? I love your work and how you interact with your fans. Thank you so much for your question. I thought it was a really interesting. You've been thunderstruck. Yes, Juan. I've been thunderstruck. You've been thunderstruck. We've all been thunderstruck. Sometimes I do find the social networks a little bit exhausting, but I feel like once you've reached that point, you really need to take a step back, because I feel like it's something that we can be grateful for, like the fact that we can interact the way that we can. And honestly, artists won't, without the following, artists really, where would we be? You know what I mean? So I'm really grateful for the social networks, because it's allowed me to meet so many people, and that's the way I spread my music. And so I'm really grateful for it. So thank you guys so much for being here. You know, like, it's New Year's and you guys are here on my chat. So thank you guys so much. But yes, it's not, in the past, I feel like it didn't come so natural to me to do all this social networking, but I find it fun and, you know, refreshing, and I've met a lot of nice and interesting people along the way. And you guys are some of them, so thank you all so much. Next question was New Year's goals. I think in terms of the present, so I don't have like really long-term goals. I think in terms of like month by month, because I feel like I start to be overwhelmed and unhappy with my progress. Like, oh, I didn't do this, I didn't do this, I didn't do this. So I think in terms of like getting just one thing done at a time. I don't like to think too far into the future. But I have a lot of New Year's goals, 2020 goals for my guitar playing, for my CD. I really want to get my CD finished and released, and just a lot of other things. I want to travel, and I would love to go on another tour. So I found you last year, and I promote the hell out of you in my group. Thank you so much, Richard. Thank you so much. Michael, yes, I have lessons coming up for you guys. These are the questions you guys sent me, by the way. I'm very dedicated. Questions are here. I have lessons. My goal on my YouTube channel for January is just lessons. So I already have some things in store for you guys, and I really hope you like it. It's like beginner to intermediate lessons. So Juana said, holy crap, is that about the questions that I have written down? I wrote down all the questions I received. So yes, I can't wait to do some lessons with you guys, because I know that I did some lessons on YouTube. Like, there's a lot of great people on YouTube, and you can really learn a lot. And I feel like if you open up your mind to learn from others, then you will be very, very blessed in terms of, like, you know, the knowledge you can get. I was lucky. I studied with two really great classical guitarists, and I studied with Warless and Almeida as well. And so thoughtful of you to be attentive with your followers. Oh, well, it's nothing. I mean, you guys are everything. I wouldn't be sitting here and I wouldn't be doing YouTube videos if it wasn't for you guys. So it's really, you know, it's my pleasure and my honor, you know. So thank you guys. But yes, the lessons are coming, so wait for it. It's going to be very fun. Okay, another question I got is, can you ask... Oh, one of you guys wanted me to ask you guys some questions too, and I'm going to do that at the very end. So stick around, because at the end I'm going to be asking you guys some questions as well, and it will be fun. So yes, I'm already having fun. This is very fun. Hello, Emily. I would like to know if you play any band and what's your name. So I'm in a project with Warley Sun. We are two guitarists, and we're working on some things for the CD. As you guys know, I was in a project with my sisters. I worked in Hastings band, and we have some videos together. And oh my god, Miriam, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. I'm a fan of Miriam. Everyone check out Miriam. She's an awesome, badass guitarist. So check her out. She can play. The girl can play. So, yes, I'm working on a lot of new things, which is sometimes like, there's a lot going on right now. How do you learn your songs? I really like this question. I don't really have, I guess over the years, I kind of have developed kind of I guess you can call it method, but I learn things by ear. So some songs take a long time, depending on the song. Like the Steve Vai song took me a long time. Crystallize as well took me a very long time because that song was originally, it's by Lindsey Sterling, and I decided to do a cover because I'm a huge Lindsey Sterling fan. She is a great performer, and she writes her own music as well and does a lot of really cool covers, which I really like. I mean, it's really cool to see how she reinvents things. She reinvents other music. So I learn my songs by ear. If there's something I can't figure out, like I can't figure out this chord and I can't figure out this note, then I'll find a means, because you know we have the internet, you guys, so there's ways to learn songs, like whether it's YouTube or something else. There's a lot of ways to learn songs. So that's my process, and it's worked fairly well for me. So I'm lucky because I can learn things by ear. Yeah, Robert, I learned by ear also. I can't remember one chord. Juan, Crystallized was awesome. Thank you so much. I really had fun with that video, but my fingers literally froze off. So yeah, it was really cold that day. How long does it take you to learn your songs? I already answered this question, but I don't mind at all answering again because I think it's important for you guys to know that sometimes it takes a very long time for me to learn some of these songs. Like, depending on the song, I practice it a lot until it's perfect. You know, no mistakes. No mistakes. It has to be perfect. So, Crystallize took me a long time. The Steve Vai song took me a long time. Crazy Train didn't take me a long time because it's just something I like to play. Crazy Horse, it didn't take that long either because I was just having fun with it. When you have fun with things and you don't put too much pressure on yourself, it just passes by so fast and you just enjoy the process. Thank you so much. I think it was Steven who said he really enjoyed the Stairway to Heaven. You know, Stairway to Heaven is a very special song to me. I started my YouTube channel like 10 years ago, and so many things have happened in my life since then, but I'm just really grateful to have the opportunity to be here sitting with you guys, and I can't believe that it's going to be a new decade, you guys. This is crazy. That's just crazy. So anyway, just in advance, if you guys ask me personal questions, I see that some people have asked me personal questions. I won't really touch on those because for a lot of different reasons, because one of the big ones being is that I've had my identity stolen, and I don't want to get too personal because that was a very scary experience. So just understand, if you ask me something and I don't respond, there might be a reason for that. So thank you so much for understanding. I really appreciate it. Happy New Year's, you guys. One of you guys asked as well, do some more Pink Floyd, please. And yes, I have some plans to do some Pink Floyd. It's my favorite band. I love Pink Floyd so much, and yes, I have plans to do more Pink Floyd videos. But like I said, they have to be perfect because it's Pink Floyd, so I won't put anything out there that's less than perfect. Oh, thank you so much, Alexis. You guys, thank you so much for all of your comments. I really appreciate it. And now, drum roll, I have some questions for you guys. So first of all, how was you guys 2019? How was it? Did you guys have an awesome 2019? I hope you guys did. I'm rating because the internet's a little bit slow here. My 2019 was kick butt pretty good. I had a really awesome 2019. I got to do a lot of music. It was pretty good. It sucked. Sorry about that, Michael. You know what? Sometimes you have years that just suck. That's just the truth, It just, 2019 was good for me. I'm sorry for those of you who it didn't go well. Hello from Spain. Hello, Manuel. Thank you so much for joining. Seen them twice inside and once in a stadium. Are you talking about Pink Floyd, Robert? Yeah, but I really hope that you guys have an awesome 2020. And what are some of your music goals for 2020? Do you guys have any goals? Like, are there any techniques that you guys want to learn? I really want to know in case you guys say something that might, I'm listening. I might do a lesson on it. Okay. Kevin says the valleys make the top so much beautiful. Jason said was able to accumulate several new guitars. That's awesome, man. That's great. I'm so happy for you. Hi, thank you so much for joining. Mike Horvath saying thank you. I know that you guys, a lot of you guys are from, you guys, it's 12 o'clock. It's 2020 where some of you guys are living. So thank you guys so much for joining because I know you're having your parties right now. And oh gosh, Ted, that's terrible. I'm sorry about that. Sometimes you just have a bad year. I hope that in 2020 you will be feeling so much better. We will have to change our name for 2020 Chaos Music. Yeah, you're gonna have to change your name because it's 2020 now in some parts of the world. But let me guys know what things you guys want to learn on guitar when you have a chance. You can either send it to me on Instagram if you don't want to share it here, because I would really like to know some things that you guys want to learn in 2020. So another question I have is, what do you guys want me to play next? What type of music? What song? Anything. Do you want more originals? Do you want more covers? I've had lots of different people. More Zeppelin. Okay. More acoustic. All right. Got it. Thanks, Emily. Your music is inspiring. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Buckethead, Aunt Susie. Okay. Some classical tomorrow. Do you mean tomorrow as in the Hastings song? The original music? Like redone? Back in Black. Okay. Love that song. Thank you guys. I love these suggestions. They're awesome. And let me guys know if you have any music goals, because I do really want to know. I'd love to hear some classical. Okay. Thank you, Raylo. Also, I just wanted to ask if anyone saw the new Star Wars and did they like it or not? And I want to know why, because I haven't seen it yet, but I already know the spoilers anyway. So, but don't spoil it for anyone else. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Just tell me if you liked it or not. Yes, good movie. Okay, I just want to know. Like, don't put any spoilers, because there might be some people who and yes, I did. You should go nonetheless. Okay, I'll have to check it out. So it seems like you guys are liking it. Okay, I liked it. More original music of yours. Okay, Star Wars was awesome. I didn't see it yet either. Heard it was good. Okay, so it sounds like you guys want me to see it. No, but I love the mandolin. Jason Becker. You want me to play some Jason Becker? Wow, that's a challenge. I can work on it though. I love Jason Becker. Okay, one of my other questions is, what guitar technique do you want to learn this year? Like, out of all the guitar techniques, like, what is something that you guys want to work on and learn? I want to know. Perhaps more video game. Okay, yes, I want to do more video game music because I myself am a fan, so I'll be working on that as well. I have a lot of things to do. Hi, thank you so much, Carmela, for joining. Thanks for joining, Gerald. Hi, Fabian. Thank you so much for joining. Michael says legato arpeggios. And Paul said power chords. Okay, not interested in learning guitar. That's fine. What about a duet with Jimmy Page? I mean, I think Jimmy Page might be kind of busy to do a duet with me. Let's see. Kevin's Happy New Year's. Thank you so much for joining. I wish you nothing but to ride on stars. Thank you so much. I don't really. Okay, shred. Sweet picking. Sweet picking, that's definitely something that we all are constantly working, at least me, I'm always working on. And you guys, before I get off here, I have one more question for you guys. What are you guys' hobbies other than guitar or music? Like, what are some things that you guys like to do? Will there be a lesson on tapping? Okay, Juan, I like this. I like this idea. How about Freebirds and Dire Straits? I've been wanting to do Dire Straits for some time. but you make it look so easy. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. Happy New Year! Thank you so much for joining, absent-minded professor. Video games and watching movies. That's awesome. I like looking into your eyes. Okay, here's a nice look of my eyes. Juan, I've been taking pics and videos on shows. That's awesome. That's a great skill to have because it's very valuable. People need photos, and you can get, you can start your own business. I've played Destiny 2. Only hobbies raising my 17-year-old daughter. That's a handful. Yes, for sure. Well, I hope that it becomes a little easier for you. And you guys, I want to thank you so much for joining my live stream. I want to say Happy New Year. Happy 2020. And I'm going to get off here soon, but you guys keep rocking and rolling, and thank you guys so much for all the support you've given me this year. Thank you so much for joining. Happy 2020 if it's already in your country, changed to being 2020. I can't believe it's going to be a new year, and thank you guys so much for joining. Yes, be safe yourself, and don't party too much, be safe. You guys, thank you so much. And I will see you guys in 2020, and we'll do a lot of new videos together and a lot of cool lessons where you guys we can all improve together on guitar. Thanks so much for joining, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye guys. Happy New Year. Bye.